Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Bullseye. Nice to have you back with us. Do you know, it's amazing. Darts, we've heard, is the second most popular indoor sport. I don't know what the most popular is, but that'll be all. But we get letters, you know. We've had several letters this series about what's the hockey. Hockey, spelt O-C-H-E. All right. What is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's the line the dart player must stand behind when he's playing the game of darts. We've got 6 people tonight playing Bullseye. We hope you make them nice and welcome. Let's meet the contestants for tonight's edition of Bullseye. How are you, Martin? Nice to see you. And Marion, she's hiding away, didn't she? She's only just see you behind there. That's right. Lovely to see you. You're both you're from Tyne and Weir.
That's right.
And you're both school teachers.
Yes. It's
amazing school teaching, a lot of pressure on you because the kids will be watching this one.
Oh, yes.
You've got to do
sure
fairly well tonight. Absolutely bound to be because the kids love it. You obviously you've got family. You've one on the way. Just the what? This is your first, is it?
Yes.
Yes, fine. Very good. Now you know what caused it. You can stop it now. All right. What's your hobby, Marion?
I take guides.
You take
Girl guides.
Girl guides. You weren't in the Scouts at all, were you?
I was once.
I was just thinking about the motto. Anyway, come on. We hope you have a good night tonight with us anyway. Put a few shillings away for the intended. That's right. Lovely, Marion. Sit down, relax. We'll see you in a second. Now then, let's have a look at you, Tommy and Barry. How are you, Tom? Hey, Tommy, you're only small. You could have been a jockey, I'd have thought of that.
I used to be in stables, like.
You were a stable lad,
yeah.
Yeah. Who do you play darts for?
Pratty Flowers.
The what?
Pratty Flowers.
The Pratty Flowers. Very nice. Barry, I bet they'll be a good bunch. You're from Barnsley, Barry. Can we ask, what's the relationship between the two of you?
Brother-in-law.
Brother, I see, brothers-in-law, that's fine. All right, now, your nickname's Kep, isn't it?
Kep, yeah.
Tell us why, is it Kep? Go on, why is that?
Well, they nicknamed me after Keppel Dev,
yeah.
Cricketer.
Why is that?
Interdepartmental cricket team. I can do anything with a ball, but bowl it. You know, it's just deriding me, you know.
So you're not too good at cricket, then? And, well, with a name like Barry Andrews, you should be able to get the runs.
No.
All right, well, we'll move on. Nice to have you both with us. Barry, go and sit down, get yourself settled. It's Bill and Ted now. Bill Warburton and Ted Green from... you're from my neck of the woods, aren't you? From Granada. From Warrington? Yeah. Lovely, that's great. You're a granddad, Ted?
No, I'm Ted.
I know you, Ted. I'm only testing. What are you, then, Bill? Are you a granddad? You're a boilermaker? Yeah. Are you a granddad?
No, not yet.
Somebody's a bloody granddad here. Who's a granddad?
I'm not owning up.
He's got this the wrong way around. This is going to be fun. How are you, Eileen? Nice to see you. You're a good darts player, apparently, Bill, aren't you?
I've won a few trophies, yes.
Now, tell us a little bit. You played darts in the very early days, didn't you? With the first professional?
Yeah, George Walsh.
George what? Was he the first darts professional?
Yeah, we earned a living at dart.
Great. Look at it now, I mean, with all the superstars now, aren't they? Superstars, that's lovely. Well, now then, Ted, you're a granddad, Ted.
Just about.
That's lovely, we got it right eventually. Tell us the story. You met your wife in the cinema queue, didn't you?
That's true, yeah.
Well, that's a whirlwind romance, isn't it? You meet her and 2 minutes later, you're walking her down the aisle. That's very good. You've got into Greek mythology, haven't you?
Yeah, I found it very interesting.
What got you into that, Ted? Yeah, now, why was that? What prompted you to start researching?
Well, they formed a quiz league in the town, and I joined the team, and I suddenly found questions on Greek mythology, but nothing to me, they were all Greek. So I went to the library, got a few books out, started to read, and got so fascinated with it, I read more and more.
Have a good night with us, Ted. We hope that research stands you in good stead tonight. Go on, have a good night with us. Give him a round of applause. Smash them contestants. Let's get on with the game now. There we are. We've got Bully's category board. Here it is, very briefly. Categories instead of numbers around the board. Bonus areas, fortunes to be won here by the dart players if they get their act together. And, of course, if they hit the bullseye, they can score £200. What about that? Just a little reminder to the uninitiated. I've told you once. I won't tell you again. There is the hockey. O-C-H-E. Right? Don't forget it. Let's get on with it. Once the subject's been hit, it drops out of the game, of course. And the bonuses... If the dart player doesn't hit the subject, he doesn't get the bonus. Right, now, I've introduced a little rule here for you. The question's worth £30 each. Now, just listen to this. A new rule, just to make it a little fairer. For those of you on the bonus button, if you absolutely have no idea, and obviously have no idea what the answer to the question is, and you press your button, you'll be penalised £20. All right? just to encourage you to wait. Right. Choose a subject then, Marion, for Martin.
Books, please, Jim.
Books. Come on, Martin, let's see if we can get the game going with some money to be won. And it's not, it's in history, so there's no bonus. So here's your question for £30, Marion, on history. Which Queen of France was beheaded following her husband's execution during the French Revolution?
Marie Antoinette.
As well, you got that, isn't it? One of those big teaching history as well. You're right, £30 you've got, that's good. We move on. Barry for Tommy.
Faces, please.
All right, come on, young Tommy, let's see if we can get faces. £50. For another £30, Barry, look at your monitor. Who's this famous face?
That's Wincy, the weather woman.
Wincy the weather woman. She'll love you for saying that. It's Wincy Willis, but for we'll buy that for £30, that's fine. All right, let's move on. Ted for Bill.
Sport, please, Jim.
Right, come on, Bill. Let's see if we can get sport. £50. For another £30, Ted. In the 1984 Olympics, who threw a javelin and won a gold medal for Britain?
Tessa Sanderson.
Tessa Sanderson, right, and it gets you £30. Fine. The scores at the end of that round. 30 for Marion and Martin. Barry and Tommy with £80, and Bill and Ted, £80. That's worth a round of applause. That's quite good, isn't it? All right, well done. OK. Questions in the next round, £50 each. A little bit more difficult, and just a reminder to help you, your partners can hit the subjects that are lit. Marion for Martin.
Books, please, Jim.
Books. Come on, Martin. Books we're looking at. £30. For another £50, Marion, what was the name of the gypsy girl with whom the Hunchback of Notre Dame fell in love?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. It was for him. Right. Very good. There we go. It was a bit subtle, that. I thought I might have got a bit off my telephone bill for saying that. Never mind. Barry for Tommy.
Showbiz, please.
Showbiz. Here we go, Tommy. £50. For another £50, Barry, Diana Ross starred in the film Lady Sings the Blues. Which jazz singer did she portray?
No, I've no idea.
The light went on very early, but I do think you know, Marion.
Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday, good girl, that's fine. Gets you another £50. We move on. Ted for Bill.
Britain, please.
Britain. Come on, Bill. Britain we're looking for. £50. For another £50, Ted. Where in Cornwall is British Telecom's satellite tracking station?
Goonhilly Downs.
Excellent. Gives you another £50. The score at the end of that round, well, it's very, very close. Anyone's race. Marion and Martin, £160. Barry and Tommy, £130. Ted and Bill, £180. Well. Super. It's, well, yes, it's got the makings of a great show. Next part of the game, £100 questions. That's what you can earn if you get it right. The subjects left, let's have a look. We've got places, affairs, words and spelling, so it really is all to play for. Marion for Martin.
Places, please, Jim.
Places. Come on, Martin. He's not. He's gone in faces, and the faces question has gone, so we can't ask you the question. So you've got to listen to these bonuses now. Barry for Tommy.
Affairs, please.
Affairs. Tommy, affairs we're looking for. £50. For £100, Tommy, in June 1984, who became the first member of the royal family to take part in a radio drama serial? Shh.
Prince Edward.
Bully came in, it didn't matter, and we've no light on anyway. There is a light on. Quickly, Ted.
Princess Anne.
I thought you were going to say it. The title was right, the name wrong. Princess Margaret in The Archers. All right, let's move on. Ted for Bill.
Places, please.
Places. Come on, Bill. He's just in there. £50 he's got you. For another 100, Ted, Queen Salote visited London for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. Of which group of territories was she queen? Shh.
The Friendly Islands.
The Friendly Islands we accept. It's Tonga or the Friendly Islands. £100 you get. The scores at the end of that round. Marion and Martin with £160, Barry and Tommy just there with £180, and Ted and Bill, £330. So sadly, we've got to say cheerio to our two school teachers with £160 each for the pair of them. Come on, in you come. All right, Martin. There you go. Well done, well done. Have these lovely bendy bullies. Take those home with our compliments. Aren't they brill, those? They are. See, listen to the audience bubbling. It's great. There are your bullies, your bullseye darts, and your badge there, and two of those, of course, and £160. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that with our compliments. You look after that, Martin. There's a good fella. Take it with our compliments. Keep your eye on the game because they have been known to come back, you know. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Marion. Look after yourself. Nice to see you. Bye-bye. There we are. All right. One couple down. 2 left, 1 still to go. Let's have a look at it. Traditional match play dartboard here. The 2 remaining dart players compete in 3 rounds of darts to win questions for the partners. And the value of the questions, well, that's the winning score. Here we go, boys. Pounds for points. Tommy, up to the hockey. Bill, come and stand with me and listen to the eloquent Tony Green.
OK, Tommy. We'll rock on from here, then. First round. 20. 5. And 1. 26. There you have it, Bill. 26 to beat. $20. 5. And 1. 26. It's all square.
All right, listen very carefully now, the pair of you. I'm going to ask you the question. Please be sure you know the answer before you press the button, because I shall stop speaking and offer it to the other. All right, here we go. As soon as you know the answer, press the button. If you're in the country and you brush against stinging nettles, what traditional antidote to the stings will you probably find growing?
Dock leaves in a garden.
Dock leaves gets you £26, makes it £206, playing 330. Back to Tony.
OK, Tommy. Second round. 20. 20. Another 20. 60. A little bit more difficult, Bill. 60. 20. 20. 5. 45. So the second round's to Tommy.
I thought we were going to have to do that again there, boys, didn't it? Never mind, here we go. It's for £60 for you, Barry, this, and it puts you within biting distance, doesn't it, of Ted and Bill? Listen carefully. From which wood are the black keys on a piano made?
Ivory. No, ivory.
I can... Oh, dear, dear. That's... I was hoping you'd breathe in. Come on then, Ted.
Ebony.
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 Oh, dear, dear, dear. So easy. Never mind. It's 206, playing 375. Let's get cracking with the third round, Tony.
OK, Tommy. 180 would be handy. 20. 20. Another 20, so that's 60. 60 to beat, Bill. 20. Treble 20, 60. And another treble 20, 140. Well done, Bill. Well done.
This has got to stop, you know. We can't keep giving away all this money. It's getting quite serious, is this? I'll tell you a story in the second half about these two. Listen carefully to this one now, Ted. Which ceremony marks the initiation of a Jewish boy at the age of 13 into the adult community? You do know that. A Jewish ceremony. Barry?
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah, yes. We've got to let you have that. It sounded about right. £266, playing 375. We're losing Barry and Tommy, but they're taking away a few quid. Come on, Barry and Tommy, in you come. Give them a nice round. On that one, Tom. Good lad. Well done. Well done, boys. You did very well. You did very, very well. There are your bullseye tankers. They're a bit nicer, those, aren't they? And there are your bullies. They'll go well at home, won't they? You can put them where you like when you get them home. How much have you won? £266. They did well, didn't they, the boys? They were going well then, weren't they? 266. It's going to take me about 2 minutes to count this. We'd like to see you back in just about that space of time. Professional dart player time now. We've got a gentleman tonight throwing for charity. We're asking a lot of him. 301 in 9 if he can do it, and we'll double that and give it to the charity chosen by our final couple tonight. A lot of pressure on the boys in this section because the reputation stands by it. 15 million people watching every Sunday night. So much so that we've decided to inaugurate, as you know by now, this bronze bully. Beautiful sculpted trophy, and we award this trophy to the dart player who makes the highest score throughout the series. A gentleman throwing tonight, relatively new to the dart scene, used to be a javelin thrower. Former civil servant, yes, he did. Used to be a javelin thrower. In fact, he threw for England schoolboys. Gentleman who packed his job in the civil service. 20 years he had in it. The suit he packed in as well. He's here tonight. Will you please welcome, throwing for charity, Bob Anderson.
Right, Bob. Right, best of order, please. Thank you. Bob to throw. Best of luck, Bob. Treble 20, 60. Another treble 20. And that's the one, but what a start, 121. Well done, Bobby. There you go. 5. Treble 20, 60. And a 20, that's 85. 206, Bob. 3 darts to go. Treble 20, 60. 1. And that's a 20, that's 81. But what a shot. 287. Well done, Bob, unlucky. Brilliant dart.
Oh, very marvellous. How many was it? 2 what? 287. And, oh, nearly. Because you know Alan Evans, the first show in the series, he got 340. I thought you were there, really. We were all at the back. In fact, we were going to bring the trophy on and let you take it for a couple of days. Never mind, £287. It'll be gratefully received by my 2 lads. Come on in you come. Ted and Bill, meet this gentleman who's got you this money tonight. Bob Anderson. Now then. We were there, weren't we? Because we stand, I'll tell the viewers at home, we stand just at the back watching this, and almost everybody was rooting there. Nearly, wasn't it? Yeah. Still £287. Where's it going? Come on, Ted.
Well, there's an organisation in Warrington called the League of Friends to the Hospitals. They go around to see the patients and find out what the needs are, and they try to provide them. So we would like the money to go to them.
Super. A very worthy cause. Bob, delight to meet you once again, and thanks very much for doing so well for us today. Bob Anderson. Well done, Bob. That's all right, isn't it? That'll be sent up, no problem. Come and have a look at the board, because it's your chance now to do a little bit of good for yourselves and maybe your nearest and dearest, because it's Bully's prize board. Come on in here and just stand in it. We're all right. That's lovely, Ted. Well done, boys. Bully's prize board. Behind these red segments is what you're interested in. Look at these.
In 1.
From Elgar to Elton John, this stylish music centre plays them all.
In 2.
You'll really be a happy wanderer with this handsome set of suitcases.
In 3.
Tough kids need tough bikes, like this rugged BMX.
In 4.
A nice cup of tea, made even nicer in this fine English China tea service.
In 5.
We're not going to push this prize, but you might. It's a drinks trolley.
In 6.
No more stopping to buy one with this home ice cream maker.
In 7.
Perfect prizes, but you might get a hole-in-one. It's a set of golf clubs.
In 8.
If you feel like getting really close, how about this pair of binoculars?
And Bully's special prize.
Capture those treasured moments in sound and colour with this lightweight combined video camera and recorder. Now, I'll take you all through it. Don't worry now. Just relax, boys. We'd love you to do very well tonight. 9 darts you've got to get those 9 prizes. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. Watch your lights. They'll tell you what's gone. All right, 6 starts for... Sorry, Bill, 6 starts for you. You take your first 3, and then Tony will look after you for the rest of the bit of the game.
OK, Bill. Choose your numbers. Off we go. That's black. That's the bullseye!
You've got the video camera. Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big one. That's brilliant. Keep away.
OK, Bill. That's red. It's number 8.
That's the binoculars. That's 2 and 3. In you go. Go on. Well done.
Same again, Ted. Just take your time. That's black. And that's black again.
Take your time.
Nearly got in the green there.
OK,
Bill. 3 to go. Best of all. That's black. That's red. It's number 6.
That's the ice cream maker.
And red again.
You've got the porcelain tea service, a beautiful prize. Now, let's listen. This is what you've won. You've won the porcelain tea service, the ice cream maker, the binoculars, and the combined video outfit. All right? Now then, boys, consider what you've won very, very carefully. I'm not going to repeat the prizes. You think about them in your mind, because that's what I want you to think about. How much do they mean to you? Do they mean enough to gamble against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully there? Your money's safe, and your charity money that Bob got for you is safe. You're gambling your prizes. Think about it. 101 or more with 6 starts. You've watched the programme for years now. Is it possible? The board's revolving. Tell me when the board's revolved. Have a chat about it. What do you think, audience? What would you do if you got that lot under your belt? 1 or 2 say gamble. Well, now, I should decide yourselves, boys. They're looking at the wives, I think. Oh. Tell me now.
I'll take what we've got, Jim, thanks.
Right. Come with me. Come with me. Well done, Ted. Well, now, we can say that. The girls were there, weren't they, saying gamble, but you were out here, and the girls will understand it's your decision. I do have to say, I think you probably made the right one, because you've got some smashing stuff there. There are your tankards and your money, £375, your Bullseye tankards, and, of course, you've got your bullies with your darts and your badges. You've been a delight to have on the programme. Marvellous, especially after your practicing. You've pushed a bit right in that way. Well done, boys. Well done. Super. Do you remember the potential jockey we lost about 9 minutes ago? We'd like him to come back now and see if he fancies a gamble. Tommy Pardo and Barry Andrews. Come on, boys. In you come. Now then. Now, you're into the world of gambling, young Tommy, aren't you? How much money have you got?
266.
£266. Will that pay a few bills, or are you going to gamble it for tonight's star prize?
I think we'll cut and run.
Well, you're working, lads, and I know 260, but it's a lot of money to you, isn't it? We're delighted we've been of some use to you anyway, boys. Tommy and Barry, a great couple. Off you go. Well done, Tom. Good lad. We do tend to forget, you know, that £266 is a lot of money to people who perhaps could pay the odd bill with it. Martin and Marion Smith, we left them about 20 minutes ago. The 160 quid they had from Tyne Tees. Let's see what they're going to do with it. Bring them back in here. Come on, Martin and Marion. Now then. Is it worth a gamble?
Our bank manager will probably kill us if he finds out, but yes, we're going to have a
You're
go.
going to gamble. I do think you're probably right. 101 and more with 6. All right, come on, Marion. Come on, Martin, you come with me. Listen to Tony, Marion.
Marion, just take your time. OK, just settle down. Comfortable? Right, 101 or more for tonight's star prize and the best of luck, love. That's a 5. It's 11. And that's a 3, so that's 19. Leaving Martin 82 or more for tonight's star prize. 5. Treble 20, that's 60. Yes, he's done it!
Look, come on, come with me. Hang on, watch me now. Come on, look at this. This is what you've won tonight. Bully's boys are showing you. It's a 16-foot cabin cruiser There you are, it'll sleep too comfortably. Come on in here, have a look at this. It's a delightful Bride, 30 horsepower engine on the back, on a trailer. You can tour Britain's waterways with that with our compliment. And, of course, you've got your £160 back. That'll buy some petrol for it as well, won't it? You've been absolutely marvellous. Thanks to Bob Anderson, thanks very much to Tony Green. Thanks to a superb studio audience. We're thrilled to bits because everybody's won a bit tonight, haven't they? See you next week, because you can't beat a bit of bully. Bye!